What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we're going to be talking about a tournament that I entered this weekend, and it was a very weird tournament using this team, a Sand No Guard Lycanroc team. Now, before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow, I'd appreciate that. We're on our way to 10K by the end of the year. That's the goal. I think we can do it. And any buttons that you want to press before leaving this video today is only going to help that happen. Thank you very much. Also, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday nights, I typically stream. I do a lot of battle against the chat streams. However, tomorrow night I'm doing a Monkey Dory to the Moon stream. Okay, so I'm trying to get my Monkey Dory team, which I think is really solid, as high as I possibly can on the ranked ladder. I hope you'll come by. I haven't actually played any games in this new season yet, so I'll be starting fresh, and I can't wait to see how far we can get. Now, before you get upset that there's no rental code on the screen, trust me, you don't want it. All right? Because this is the team that I used in Moxie Boosted's Stress Cup, which he hosted on his YouTube channel this past Saturday. Some of the rules involved in this are going to be things such as no 100% accurate moves or moves that bypass accuracy. That's the main one. No 100% accurate moves. Also, the only items Pokemon are allowed to run are things like Bright Powder, King's Rock, Razor Fang, Starf Berry, which I had to look up, Blunder Policy, Quick Claw, Scope Lens, Razor Claw, or Focus Band. So all RNG based items, and those are literally the only ones. You can't double up on any of them. And then also sure hit conditions like weather or abilities like No Guard. Hustle is something that would make all moves legal, since all of those moves would then become inaccurate. Stuff like that is all kosher, with the exception of Gravity was banned, and like status moves that are 100% accurate are illegal. So things like Taunt you couldn't use, but you could use things like Yawn and Perish Song. There's like kind of a detailed list here, but the main things are really just no accurate moves, except you can sort of strategize it out with like sure hit conditions and just a bunch of items that nobody uses, the only ones you're allowed to use. Now, when I made this team, I'll be honest, I was stressing. And the reason I was stressing was not just because of the Stress Cup, but because I told Moxie I'd be a backup in case somebody dropped out. And somebody dropped out 24 hours before the tournament, just 10 hours before the teams were due. So I really didn't have a ton of time to think about this, but I had a lot of fun thinking about it. I think that it seems like this would be a super chaotic rule set and that everything would just be random, but actually it's kind of like a team builder's dream. It was really fun trying to crack what the best strategy would be. And so the biggest thing was like, I know I'm going to run into weather. So I kicked things off with Tyranitar, and I was actually running a Garchomp with Sand Veil and Bright Powder. Initially, I thought if they are already running inaccurate moves, what if they also had to deal with Bright Powder, Sand Veil, Garchomp? And then I threw Pheasantipity on there because I thought, well, as long as they can't hit me, it'd be fun if I could Toxic some stuff, and then if they're missing things, they're just dying to poison. I threw Heatran on there. Pheasantipity is also my Tailwind user. Heatran works really well with Sand and already goes for Heat Wave 95% of the time anyway, so you might as well bring it. Magma Storm, and then Steel Beam is like one of the only steel moves that has less than 100% accuracy. And then it was those four, Garchomp, not Lycanroc, and I was just thinking about like, oh, my only real weaknesses are fighting and ground, but the only real moves that are legal in those typings are like Cross Chop and High Horsepower and like Focus Blast. You could run Focus Blast. So I looked at that and I was fine with that being the case, but then I wasn't fine with the fact that water moves, like I was like, I'm going to see Hydro Pumps, I'm going to see things like that. And so I rounded out the team with Dondozo and Tatsugiri so they could resist and also take advantage of my opponent's rain if I ran into a team with rain. Dozo ended up having Aqua Tail instead of Wave Crash with Rock Slide. I thought that Rest Sleep Talk could be really fun because there's no recovery. There's no way for like leftovers or Citrus Berry or anything like that. So I thought Rest could be like a fun way to add recovery to this strategy. And then I threw Starf Berry on there. Starf Berry gives you like a sharp stat boost when you are in less a quarter HP, which was fine with Dozo because Dozo could, rest and then get all that HP back. And then Tatsugiri was really funny because that's basically just the Tatsugiri set I run. but with Focus Band instead of Focus Sash. So that was easy. I tested that team, and Sandville just wasn't doing it for me. And so I ended up going with Lycanroc instead. I thought it'd be fun to go with no guard Lycanroc so that I could 100% confidently hit moves when I was on the fields. Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Fire Fang. Obviously, Lycanroc also then gets hit by every move. So that's something that I had to be careful about. And that's the team. Now, does it do well? Let's find out, because I did record all of my battles this weekend. And I will do a sort of post-tournament recap at the end of this video, so stick around to see, my thoughts on what, I might do differently, or everything I did right because I won the whole thing. Only time will tell for you all. And if you're interested in seeing the stream, do go check out Moxie Boosted's channel. I'll try and link the stream in the description below so you can go watch what other people did. There were some really awesome players over there. Like Sierra Dawn was in the tournament. Joe, I forget Joe's last name. Sorry, Joe. Pokesports was going to be in it, and then they had to drop. That's actually how I got in. There's going to be people over there that you know. So go check it out. It was very cool. And thank you to Moxie for hosting the tournament. It was great. Without any further ado, let me show you some battles here, shall I? We're going up against Judy round one. Judy, I have seen on official Pokemon streams. So can't say I'm too confident, but let's see. Weather Wars immediately. Goodra's going to give me issues, and Sinistra's going to give me issues. It really depends on how I'm able to... I don't think I go... I don't know if I go Fish. I don't know if I go Fish. Round one, I might not go Fish. We might see what we can pull with the others. It's tough. I like the Politoed too. It's making me unsure of whether my Sand will activate first or not. And the tough thing is that Judy has like one of the only inaccurate fighting moves in Cross Chop on Hariyama, which I was sort of banking on the fact that both fighting and ground don't have a ton of inaccurate moves, meaning people might not like. It's literally like it's high horsepower and it's Cross Chop, and a lot of my team's weak to that. And I was just like, I just don't think that a lot of people are gonna have those as options, you know. Here we go. Well, the Goodra has like muddy water and stuff. It can't set up. It has thunder too. I'm just gonna play it safe. Here comes rain. I can't lose my Tyranitar. Like, I really need this sand to stop this from just going awfully. So part of this is just a game about whether or not I'm able to... There's the first flinch. Okay. All right. Jeez. We got to bring out Lycanroc here. We got flinch turn 1. That's fine. You know, this whole thing is just, we're rolling dice, right? The whole point of my Pheasantipity is that if I land an icy wind, a million things happen. A million things are eligible to happen, right? High horsepower. Muddy waters. I mean, I'm just going to get... Oh, dude, okay. Oh, no. Good, good. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Actually, it's good. I have to Tera Grass, basically. I feel like Judy is like the kind of player that can absolutely read something like this, but these two Pokemon don't really have anything for that. I just have to Heat Wave, and I think I have to T-Wave the... Yeah, I knew that thing was switching out. They're going to get Rain, but I have to try my best to slow down and hacks the, whatever that thing's called. Kind of giving me my, giving me the Sinistcha here. And the Goodra has things to hit Heatran, Grass Tera Heatran, super effective, but, I mean, Dreadnought can still hit me hard. And Politoed has, like, Icy Wind. That's what we're looking at here. And there's always a chance with this team because I have Quick Claw on my Tyranitar, which means I might move first at any given time. I feel like I have to start T-Waving this slot. We got activated. Are they going to switch out? Ooh, Machagacho switching out, actually. Just going to give me, yeah, going to give me Politoed in that slot. That makes sense. You can preserve the hospitality and everything, but we are going to get the T-Wave here as long as I land it. So I don't know if that'll make him slower necessarily, but it'll add the chance to full para. Just a Rock Slide coming out. That doesn't do a ton. We get the Heat Wave. It's not going to do anything. I can Magma Storm that slot. A water move hits. I can Magma Storm this slot. And protect Tar here. Just going to keep going for that Rock Slide. There's no recovery items in the game, so it's tough. I don't have a Citrus. I can't. What are the items that these Pokemon have, too? It's Blunder Policy on the Dreadnought. That's really fun. Okay. I think I Protect for a turn on Yeetran. I don't know if Yeetran can last this whole game, and I need it for the Hisuian Goodra, you know. But I also don't know if I can live on Muddy Water with T-Tar in the rain. Definitely on the back foot. Full para. Not bad. Just an Icy Wind. Which T-Tar doesn't care about that, actually. You know, I'm going for Quick Claws anyway. Nice. The Magma Storm will take that down. Okay. Something has happened. Here comes the Goodra again. My instinct is to T-Wave that, too. Magma Storm T-Wave combo. I'm Icy Winded, so I don't think I naturally outspeed the Goodra. But I'm also looking at Goodra, and I'm like, Goodra has Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Muddy Water, and Thunder. We're going to miss the Muddy Water. Or sorry, there's the Muddy Water. We're going to miss the Magma Storm. They use Muddy Water. They miss Yeetran, but they're going to kill Tyranitar here. All right, that's game one. Good game to Judy. I was expecting the Hariyama, and it didn't even come, which is really, really interesting. I'm just wondering if I can use his own rain against him by going Dozo. Politoed has the Quick Claw. Sinistcha isn't holding an item. I guess not wanting to get hit by Poltergeist, which is kind of fun. Bright Powder on the Goodra, which is evil. Blunder on the Dreadnought, Scope Lens on the Hariyama. No item on the Thunderous either. Interesting. Let's get Area 0 going. Do I lead with Sand? Or do I try and poison some stuff? Like, I could go Pheasantipity to start here. I wanted. And BubbleBass. And then if I can get poisons, that's great news. But then I can't bring Heatran in the back, which is like still, I think, my best way of getting rid of the Goodra in a late game situation. Part of me feels like it can't be that I lead with Pheasantipity. Because I can't even poison the Goodra is the thing. Yeah, that makes it pretty clear to me. I think I have to go T-Tar with Dozo. We go Tatsu here, and I think I have to bring Heatran again. Heatran didn't do terribly for me. I think this has to be it, though. I'm just wondering how much today I'm going to run into now. Like, I think if it's rain, I have to bring... Like, that was the kind of the point. I wanted something to counterbalance the sand on my own team. To be able to take water moves better. Obviously, Heatran's there to take grass moves better from, like, all the rock types. But I had nothing to switch into there, right? It was like, you get a water move and you're going to Oko one of my Pokemon immediately. I'm going to go right into Carkeys. And I think I'm just going to Aqua Tail this guy. I want it. If Judy does the same thing, he's going to pull Goodra back and bring in the Politoed on this turn. It's never good to be trying Dozo turn like game 2, though. Unless you've won game 1, you know? That's kind of my thought process. It's fun to switch off of it after you've won game 1. The Razor Shell attempt goes into the... We land the Aqua Tail. Not bad. Muddy Water is such an evil move, too, because it has an accuracy drop percentage. I know exactly what Judy's doing there. Smart. I think Judy has to be careful about bringing in the Politoed. He only increases my Aqua Tail damage output. I can get flinches with Rock Slide is what I'm thinking here, so I'm going to go for Rock Slide. And I should kill the Dreadnought at this range. Protect, fair. The Goodra's actually Sap Sipper. I can crit that thing. That's interesting. I like that. Thunder's going to miss because, you know, it's thunder and sand. I just feel like I can take a Thunder, you know? I think I can take one Thunder. And I know I'm moving first, so I can, like, rest the next turn. Maybe even Tera. Here comes the Politoed. I kind of had an idea, you know, I had a feeling that they would switch out Dreadnought and keep Goodra here for this one. I crit on the Goodra, which is not something you ever see. Thunder did nothing! Yes! Let's go! What does the Politoed even have for me? Nothing, yeah. Muddy Water, Icy Wind, Helping Hand, and Haze. Oh, shoot. I have to Rock Slide. I didn't realize it had Haze. I gotta kill the Politoed now. Oh, I didn't realize it had Haze. That's definitely what's coming out. But I'll move first, so I just need to... I'm gonna heal the Politoed here, yeah. Very clever. I didn't even think of Haze, dude. I didn't see it on the team sheet. And there goes all my hard-earned boosts. Sinistcha gets Machagacha. It's not full accuracy. It also gets Trick Room and Rage Powder. And it has Calm Mind. It's a very good team over there. I don't know if the Machagacha comes out immediately. I also still kind of feel like we might outspeed. Muddy Water's gonna miss. Oh, it's just gonna miss Tatsu. It's kind of why I was afraid of the... we actually don't outspeed anybody. Cool. Good to know. I was afraid of the Steel Tera because of how much Muddy Water's gonna do, you know? Part of me is just like, let's YOLO. Here comes Goodra again. The strat's not working, man. It's not going to go. Not against this team. This team is just really, really prepared for me, I think. To have Haze and Rain is, that's pretty tough. Judy kind of thought about the things people might be running better than I did. Oh, look at that. I moved before Sinistcha there. Maybe it was going for, it might have been going for Trick Room on that turn. There's another Calm Mind. I had to go Steel Tera because at some point, Fire in the Rain isn't going to do a lot, yeah. At some point, the Machagacha was going to start healing itself, you know. Ooh, Fire Blast might kill me now. That's the problem. I guess I can always avoid it. And we didn't get the Starf Berry yet. Anything but special attack is what I'm hoping for. Literally timed out his own rain to get the full power Fire Blast there. I just feel like I'm being outplayed like crazy. Trick Room perfectly for when Tatsu comes out. That's good. Here comes the Tera on the Sinistcha, likely. Yep. Nice fire, Tera. I'm still not scared of Machagacha with these two mons. I mean, like, yeah, I guess Tatsu gets wrecked by it. Come on, Focus Band. Ooh, didn't even do it. Okay. Well, we got rid of the Goodra, at least. I can say I did that today. I killed a Goodra, which going into this tournament, I was like, I don't know if I have any pursuing Goodra if somebody brings it. We got to go into T-Tar here. Gotta protect Yeetran. I have to both stall Trick Room and win these Weather Wars, and we just don't have enough Pokemon left to do it. Like, I need special defense. Like, I'm full special defense T-Tar in Sand right now, but they're at +2 with this Machagacha. And they're going for two super effective moves into T-Tar here. Get the accuracy drop on the Muddy Water. There it is. Oh, Trick Room reverses. I'm actually pretty chill with that. Let's Rock Slide, baby. And... oh, do I Rock Slide or do I High Horsepower the Machagacha? I still think it's Rock Slide on this turn, and I Magma Storm this slot. We got the Quick Claw. Let's go, baby. I think I needed that to even be in conversation here. Oh, we're going to miss something, though. We're going to miss both Pokemon with the Rock Slide. That's cool. Never mind. Never mind. It meant nothing all along. There goes Heatran. For the crit. Nice. Just don't hit me with this Machagacha, please. There we go. We survived it. They're just going to get so much health back here. Well, the Politoed can't switch out. So I do get to keep Sand for as long as I'm able to hold on to it. I think I need to protect you for a turn as I Icy Wind Karki should be the fastest thing on the field right now. And this might give me a chance of outspeeding some stuff, but that's my only way out. It's the only thing I'm thinking. Their Quick Claw is going to activate. Good. Feels like that Politoad's getting all the RNG in this one. I don't think Muddy Water even kills Tatsu here, does it? Nope. Oh, man. I'm not strong enough. I can't take this tournament. Oh, no. This tournament's all about just trying to stack the RNG as much as you can in your favor and then hoping for the best. Judy's team's really, really, like, set up for that. So part of me is like... I mean, here's the thing, right? We have 2 Quick Claw users on the field right now. If either of them pop, the Politoad goes... If Politoad's pop... Well, yeah, I guess that's the thing. I think I need mine to pop to move before the Politoad. Everything can miss anyway. You know, no game is over till it's over for that reason, but it's not looking great. GG's, Judy. That's 2 games. I lose. Good team. What can I say? What can I say? Good game. All right. We're up against King the Luck. I don't know Luck. But we're now in loser's bracket. And I think my matchup's much better here. Now, it's still really scary, right? But I know for a fact that the Haze is on the Chen Pao, so I think that they're probably going to bring Chen Pao just because of that. I think Heatran comes to every game I have against Luck here. And I think I start with these 2 with the T-Tar in the back in case they lead Hail, and then I can just immediately get rid of it. That feels correct. And then I guess it's, yeah, I mean, to have a guaranteed way to hit Rock Slides, even against the Articuno, is a pretty nice idea. So if I can get Tailwind, honestly, if I can get Tailwind, Lycanroc kind of just smashes through everything. I'm a little scared of the Mouse Hold. It's a King's Rock Mouse Hold, which is something that I was thinking about running. So there's a pretty... It's not like a 50% flinch chance, but it's up there with Pop Bomb. But there's no fighting moves on this team. Rock Slide and Fire Fang and Head Smash are what's on the Arcanine. I'm actually surprised not to see the Arcanine lead here, to be fair. Chen Pao has Haze, Icicle Crash, Ruination, and Protect. And the Mouse Hold has Follow Me, Pop Bomb, Super Fang, and T-Wave. I think I can just Heat Wave here pretty easily. And I'd like to get the Tailwind, please. Because while Heatran's amazing, Lycanroc is who I'm trying to set up. And then even if my opponent has Hail, Lycanroc outspeeds and doesn't need Sand to land its moves. Pow's going to protect. We see a Super Fang or a T-Wave here, maybe. Just a Pop Bomb, trying to go for that flinch. Sort of a we have Fake Out at home situation. Only 4, though, which greatly reduces the flinch chance. Not bad. Okay. Now I just Heat Wave, and we know the Heat Wave is doing that much to the Mouse Hold. So do I just Air Slash the Chen Pao in case Heat Wave doesn't kill there? Or do I Icy Wind in case something switches in? Or do I Roost? You know what? I'm going to Roost. I'd like to keep Pheasantipity here for a long time, not a good time. Let's do that. Just an Icicle Crash. Gonna land it. Good thing I roosted. I would not have lived otherwise. We're gonna do lots of damage to the Chien-Pao, but not kill it. But it's good to know that Pheasantipity now moves before. I just Heat Wave here as I bring in T-Tar into this slot. There's really nothing that my opponent has to be able to stop this because the only inaccurate fairy moves are Play Rough. So Ninetales right now is either going for Blizzard, Icy Wind, Hypnosis, or Aurora Veil. Let's bring out Tar. Icicle Crash into Heatran this time, trying to get a flinch, I suppose. Not going to get it, though. The Chien-Pao lives on the Focus Band, but it's going to go down to Sand here. That's really fun, though. I'm glad I got to see it Focus Band activate. And the Ninetales has the Starf Berry. Oh, man, boosting the defense. And lands the Hypnosis Cold. It's very fun. Ninetales will also die to Sand here if I give it enough turns. And I'm curious to know, actually, there's a good chance we get Articuno versus Lycanroc in this end game, and I just want to know who's faster there. Articuno has 85. Lycanroc has... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm only 82 with this form. Interesting. Interesting. I think I just keep Heatran out here. How many turns of Tailwind do I have left? 1. So I think I'm just going to T-Wave the Articuno, in fact. If I can land it, I think that gives me the ability to just outspeed it with Lycanroc and not have to worry about it. Blizzard's going to double connect. Sheer Cold, thank God, is going to miss. No more Tailwind, but we have a really, really nice matchup here now. I'm going to Magma Storm into the Articuno, but I'm just going to Rock Slide. I think they have to Tera here with their Articuno, which should be Steel Tera. So we do have Fire Fang on the Lycanroc. I do nothing differently, though. Like, Sheer Cold is their way out of this game. T-Tar sitting here with max special defense is, like, really, really nice. Landing another Cold Hypnosis, I love it. I love it. It's literally just, like, Hypnosis, and how many turns of sleep can I get while I just go for Sheer Colds? There's one. There's one. There's one. Does Ninetales go down here at least? Okay, good. So we can just bring in Lycanroc, no fear. Yeah, I don't even need to Tailwind anymore. I mean, honestly, Pheasantipity is kind of has nothing else to do. Okay. I mean, it'd be great if Heatran woke up, right? I think Heat Wave is the play, though. And Fire Fang's the play. I can't miss it. I can't miss it. And we have a flinch chance with Fire Fang. It's so creepy that Heatran's eyes go dark. Heatran does wake up. Heatran does miss the Heat Wave. But Sheer Cold also misses, thank God. This team is chaotic. I almost Steel Beam there for the memes, and then I remembered it was a Steel type. We'll get another Fire Fang. I literally can't miss those, so... Okay. GG's. Good game one. I feel really good about... I mean, I really think that my matchup here is pretty solid, so... Here's hoping. Here's hoping it stays that way. Good game. Good game. Let's do a little bit more research here while we're loading. Bright Powder's on the Articuno, of course, yeah. I have to bring Lycanroc for that thing. Like, I absolutely have to. I'm so glad that I threw Fire Fang on there last minute, because against Steel types, it's just... Lycanroc has nothing to say. I think I'm so surprised that the Arcanine didn't come, to be totally honest. Because I really think that thing, it's got Intimidate. I think we're going to see that thing now. I guess maybe scared of the Dozo, right? It's the only thing I can think. You know what? That was my first win all day. We're going to stay with Area 0. Okay. What could be fun to do, anticipating the Arcanine? No, I can't do it. I'm sitting here like, I could bring Dozo. Maybe I bring Dozo. I don't want to bring Dozo against this team. Why would I bring Dozo against this team? I have Sand and Pokemon that benefit from it. Let's just do that. I really liked the Tailwind last time. I mean, honestly, I really liked my leads last time. I think they're really hard to get around. That, and that. As long as T-Tar can paralyze things that are faster than Lycanroc, I think that that's, like, game. You know? So... I'm hoping I'm doing nothing different here. I really like Cheesed as a name for Mousehold in this tournament. It's really, really funny and smart. Okay. The Thundurus is carrying Wild Bolt Storm, Thunder Wave, Focus Blast, and Protect. Focus Blast is chaotic. I think I Tailwind. And I think I Heat Wave. Yep. We're getting T-Waved. I think that's okay. I mean, I think that the combo of T-Wave and King's Rock Pop Bomb is, like, pretty scary. Doesn't Deputy will live all 10. If it goes there, but will I get a move off is the question. King's Rock activates, but we do get the Heat Wave. So that's nice. Okay. My guess is we see a Wild Bolt now. I'm going to attempt to Icy Wind here, but I'm going to protect Heatran. For a turn, I think. Because in my mind, Pop Bomb now goes into Heatran. and almost guarantees a flinch or a para. So why take the chip damage, right? And the Wild Bolt. If it misses Pheasantipity, then Icy Wind's going to be great for me here. No. And Dip does go down to that. Okay. Let's get Tar in. Can't T-Wave Tar. So let's just... I think I just Rock Slide here against these specific Pokemon. I think I just Rock Slide here. And I think I just Heat Wave. Unless I think there's a chance that I can get... Lycanroc in here. I'm thinking about how I'm going to get Lycanroc in, and I just don't know. But this gives me kind of... I think I have to do it, because this gives me a way... Now they're going to be ahead on the Weather Wars. And this gives me a Pokemon to switch into to get T-Tar back out here. And I think I really need that. I think I really need that. Went for the Focus Blast. Chaotic. Absolutely chaotic. That's their best way of hitting T-Tar. So I'm not mad about us getting rid of that Thundurus. Here comes the Arctic Uno. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. We now have a great pivot into Heatran, and we get to get Sand back out here if I want it. Now, do I Tera Rock to get max damage out? I don't think I Tera anything else, so I think yes. I can't imagine Terra-ing T-Tar, and I can't imagine Terra-ing Yeetran against this team. So, like, why would I want those two to be a grass type? Let's go full rock. Your name is Lycanroc for a reason, my boy. Let's hit some moves, though. Dry Hypnosis, I think, is the biggest thing stopping me. Oh, I just moved first. Wow, I outsped these things. I don't think I was supposed to. But I'm not mad about that. What did they boost with the Starf Berry? Special attack boost, not great. Just an Aurora Veil. Well, that's fine. Oh, man. I got hit by Sheer Cold twice in these games. And that was the Pokemon I needed. Right there. Good news is, you can't put Heatran to sleep. And I have Sand now. So the Snow Veil will not be active. And I honestly don't think that Aurora Veil comes into play anymore because I think all of my moves against their Pokemon do all the stuff I need them to. So let's do that. And let's just do that. Ninetales is going to Blizzard and hit both. Sure. Just a double Blizzard. Well, I'm glad it's that and not Sheer Cold, to be totally honest with you. And now Mousehold can only target one of my two Pokemon, meaning the other gets to move. I think my safest thing to do here is to attack with Heatran. We'll go for a Steel Beam. It's my most accurate move. And I think I T-Wave you. They're going to pop bomb T-Tar. It's absolutely their win con right here. They have to flinch out T-Tar and hope that I full para with Heatran. Got all 10. Max flinch chance here. Got the flinch. Did not get the full para. We're going to Steel Beam. I got to win in this tournament. I'm so happy. Despite being sheer colded twice there, which is such a fun strategy, by the way. I don't know if Luck will ever see this video, but I like your team a lot. I think I just had the matchup. Great games. Great games. Going up against CK. Now here in, I guess, losers. I don't know what. It's round 3. And we both lost once. Area 0 had my back last time, so we're going to stick with it. Important part of the strategy. And CK also has T-Tar, but every other Pokemon's different. Part of me thinks I can just get by with Dozo in this one, to be honest with you. Biggest thing is that Hydreigon has the Focus Energy Razor Claw. Like, part of me wants to just lead with Lycanroc because none of these Pokemon are fast necessarily. They do have Perish Song on the Azumarill, which I want to actually that could be an issue. Yeah, that actually could be a pretty big issue as I look at it. I might just leave the Sand Boys first. We might go. I kind of just want to scout to see what my opponent does, to be honest. They don't have a ton for Heatran, especially if I guess it'll depend on if I grow grass or not. Don't know how I feel about these picks, to be honest. For most of that team selection process, I had it in my head that I wanted to go Dozo, and then once I saw the Perish Song on Azumarill, I just panicked a little bit. Because Rest Sleep Talk doesn't do great against Perish, yeah? Ooh, boy. Good luck, have fun. Just these two. This is the Pokemon that I think if it's got... If something's faster than me, it's going to be the Hisuian Arcanine, right? It's got Howl, Will-O-Wisp, Rock Slide, and Stone Edge. So Will-O-Wisp's likely here, I think. Part of me wonders about a world in which I just let... No, I think I Rock Slide, and I think I High Horsepower you. We did move first there. Let's get some flinchies. No flinchies, just a Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunate. But I think High Horsepower might honestly still do it. No, I'm actually not too upset about that. If we're going Trick Room here, we could just see a Lunar Dance now is the thing. Or a Lunar Blessing, rather. Huh. Like, I don't hate stalling Trick Room. So if my... Oh, we're not going to see the Lunar Blessing. If my opponent... Here comes Azumarill, so they did bring the Azumarill. Good to know. Let's get rid of the Arcanine then. Dang. Probably Glastrier. Rock Slide misses Azumarill. Right. Okay. Glastier's got Icicle Crash, High Horsepower, Swords Dance, and Protect. Scared of the Swords Dance. Azumarill's got Play Rough, Aqua Tail, Perish Song, and Protect. My guess, High Horsepower or Swords Dance into my Lycanroc and Play Rough or Aqua Tail into... Yeah, let's go dip here. And I just want to stall... I mean, I just want to stall this out, right? I want to try to. But I'm scared of this thing setting up. Scared of that. I know I'm making it slower technically, but it's all about the RNG here. The high horsepower. Dip survives it, but then goes down to the... Okay, Play Rough. They target it into that slot entirely. Okay. And there's a T-Wave into you. I might be able to get the upper hand here on my opponent. They have my open team sheet. I don't usually play open team sheet, but if I go Heatran here really fast, I think that they can look on my team sheet and see that I'm grass. And they might just go for Icicle Crash instead of high horsepower. I can also protect to see what they want to do for one turn. Let's do that while I just also T-Wave you. If you're not going to attack Tyranitar, let's just get everything nice and yellow magic. Let's get that yellow magic going. Got the Quick Claw, so we'll move first here. Regardless of Trick Room. Azumarill swaps out. Crest comes back in. And this is Tera Dragon. Trey and Terrasante. I do think they're attacking Heatran here no matter what. Lunar Blessing does just get rid of the para. We got the full para, though. Very interesting. I mean, not ideal, right? I wanted to see what move it was going to go for. I kind of wanted to see it. Well, that's interesting. One more turn of Trick Room. How real is my opponent? Do we think they're going to go for Icicle Crash here? I think they have to go for the high horsepower, to be honest with you. Let's get a little crazy. And I think I might try and sneakily get Pockapee in here. I think there's no way they target the tar slot. Let's find out. Definitely on the back foot. Not loving that. They did go for the high horsepower. Awesome. Happy to see that. Let's slam a steel beam in there. Didn't get the KO, but it puts me much closer on this next turn here. Let's Magma Storm Crest. Do I think a Rock Slide kills? Lycanroc, Midnight versus Glass Strier. I think that if it's Tera, if it's neutral, I don't know if it kills, but I think I have to go for it. It would be such a... I need to get the flinch potentially here. I think there's a good chance that they protect, too. Oh, they got the Quick Claw! Oh, no! Oh, that was the perfect Quick Claw moment. Sad. The perfect moment. Rock Slide didn't even get it for me. And they get the Trick Room, no flinch. Woof. Not awesome. Not awesome. We have to kill it, so we have to high horsepower there, and then I think I just Stone Edge into this slot for the crit. You don't even need Trick Room. Really, right? Why are we going for Trick Rooms here? Who are we kidding? All right, it's time to start strategizing for next game. So I like Dozo Tatsu. Or I might just like Tatsu. To be honest. And do I need sand? Not really. With Cresselia, poison also feels less powerful. Like the ability to just Lunar Blessing stuff. Part of me feels the lead might be like Heatran and Tatsugiri. Part of me feels like I might need T-Tar still just for the Quick Claw. Just for the Quick Claw. Because how do I stop Trick Room? Okay. Prep is complete. I think I'm going to lead Karkis. And my instinct is to lead something different than Dozo. Like, my instinct is to honestly to lead Lycanroc and to put these two in the back. Am I scared of not having Heatran in this game? A bit. But it kind of feels like my only... Like, what was Heatran doing for me? I think I need to rely on my other Pokemon. Like, my other Pokemon kind of have, like, do the same things to Glastrier that Heatran would do otherwise. Yeah, let's do this. It's weird. I know that it's weird. But this is kind of my, I'm trying to cover for the Arcanine leading, so I can just go for Muddy Water and get some accuracy drops, maybe. And I also have a high crit ratio with both Scope Lens and Stone Edge, so there's a chance that I can do a lot of damage to, like, Crest, maybe. Leading the same way makes sense to me. Let's go for the Muddy Water. I'm kind of like, I'm not going to bank on the flinch here. I might just go for Stone Edge and bank on the crit over the flinch. I don't want to get burned, if I can help it. And it's fun with Tatsugiri out on the field because even though you don't get that nice switch-in immediate boost like you do when you start with Dozo on the field, everybody's scared to attack into the Tatsugiri slot. Because if you go Dozo on the other side, could be trouble. They're going to give me a Pokemon here. Ooh, I'll hit the Azumarill. Let me crit this Azumarill. Perish Trap no longer in play? That would be sick. More. Oh! Gosh, there's just a bunch of stuff that could happen here. I think I protect here. While I Stone Edge again here. I don't want Tatsugiri to get hit by a Play Rough. I'm a little more okay with getting hit by an Aqua Tail here. It's a shame. We have to go into T-Tar here. I think I have to Tera Grass with T-Tar as well. I really wish that I'd attacked there. Let's go hard into BubbleBass now. I think I Tera Grass and do I just T-Wave that slot? Maybe. I'm really at a loss. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what are my best plays? I don't know. I really should have stuck with my gut there because I sat there and I was like, I don't want to get Play Roughed into my Tatsugiri, but seconds before I talked about how they don't target the Tatsugiri slot for fear that you're going to switch in Dozo. So I just, like, immediately didn't follow my own advice. And that is, it's frustrating. I have to kill the Azumarill before it can Perish Song. That's all I'm thinking about. And right now, Dozo is pretty slow, to be honest with you. This is a defensive Dozo, so part of me is like, do I risk just going for the Rock Slides? This Glastrier doesn't need Trick Room. What are we doing? I don't die, at least. There's the Perish Song, though. Okay, cool. So we will be able to cycle out maybe a bit here. Hopefully. Oh, I have to switch out here, or else Perish Song kills me. I have to try and get a Quick Claw procced here. Like, that's... At least Azumarill goes down to Sand this next turn, I think, unless Sand is running out as well. I think we still have Sand. So, unless they Perish Song on this turn, which actually won't matter, because if Tatsu dies in the back, that's not a big deal. My only way to get through this game is if I'm able to get Dozo set up, and I cannot do that if the Perish Song is active. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. That's game. Rock Slide's gonna miss. I'm not made for this tournament, man. I want to be so, like, my instinct is just to get full tilted, dude. And I'm sitting here like, no, you're playing in an RNG tournament. You knew this was possible. But I'm like, man, if you don't get the Quick Claw, if I get a Quick Claw and you don't flinch my Tyranitar, that Azumarill is dead right now. Ugh. Travesty. Travesty. The Glastrier, absolutely MVP. Just quick clawing and flinching all over everything. Yep. Why not? Why not? Show it off. Do it. Oh. This is it for me. Good games, everybody. I think my biggest mistake, if I could make like one intentional mistake that I made, is that I didn't trust my gut and I protected the Tatsu on that one turn. I think Tatsu was another opportunity for me to drop that Azumarill before it was able to pressure the Perish Song there. And then obviously, if I was able to high horsepower into the Azumarill, that would have been sick too. But I mean, how mad can I be? My team was kind of built around the Rock Slide flinch chances too. I think I should have been running Icicle Crash, I suppose. Good game to my opponent. Fun tournament. Thanks, Moxie, for inviting me. Thanks to all my opponents for just a ton of fun. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. Again, this team didn't perform how I wanted it to. I feel like maybe I expressed that in the intro. In case it wasn't blatantly obvious, I had a lot of fun in with Lycanroc in one game, right? And I think I am ultimately upset that in my team testing, which was just on the Regulation E ranked ladder on Showdown, I just let myself get convinced out of Garchomp when Garchomp ended up, like, if my opponent were only running inaccurate moves, Sandveil would have triggered way more often. And Joseph Ugarte, who's the Joe that I forgot the last name of in the beginning of this video, he actually did run Garchomp with Substitute, which I thought was really, really smart. So things really couldn't hit that thing. And I just sat there like kicking myself that like I didn't have a guaranteed, or I didn't have, not a guaranteed win con, but like if you're able to get Sand Up for Garchomp in an end game, there's a way. You know what I mean? And that's something that I didn't end up feeling like I had with this team. I still had a lot of fun with the team, and I think one or two changes and a little bit more time to make the team, I really think that I could have done better. But obviously it's also an RNG tournament, and, you know, there were things that happened in my games that did make me upset in a way that I was like, dude, you know, 5 minutes after I stopped recording, I was like, that was a lot of fun. I shouldn't get like any amount tilted by the fact that things are missing or flinching or quick claws are activating, and ultimately it was just a blast. And I think if anything, what it taught me is that quick claw is not a bad item. I should probably run it more in actual teams. I think it could be really fun. Regardless, thank you so much for watching this video in the first place. If you'd love to see me play in more tournaments like this, I could certainly seek them out. Or, you know, I used to run entire draft leagues, so I do have a little bit of experience in like running events to some degree, and watching Moxie run this thing with such aplomb, and just getting to sit there and commentate while everybody else just like lived the pain that was the rule set, the evil rule set that he created. That was so much fun. I was just like, oh man, I'd way rather be in Moxie's position, just commentating over this whole thing while people sort of like danced for me. You know what I mean? Not that that's what Moxie's like, not that that was Moxie's intention, but that would be my intention if I were to make a tournament. So I would consider that, and I would reach out. I have a little bit more people that I could reach out to now since I participated in this. It'd be fun. If you want to see that, let me know. And also let me know what you would run in a weird tournament like this. Please do come by for a stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday nights, especially tomorrow night. I can't wait to take Monkey Dory to the moon. And until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.